Beloved, are you prepared to embrace the extraordinary transformation that is unfolding before you? A wave of prosperity is coming your way, a divine surge that will surpass anything you've ever encountered. Imagine this: an abundant river of blessings, flowing with your name on it, tailored perfectly for you. Although you may not see it with your eyes or touch it with your hands right now, rest assured, what is about to manifest in your life is just as certain as the ground beneath your feet. When you align yourself with the divine frequency of abundance, it will cascade effortlessly into every aspect of your existence, reshaping not only your financial situation, but also the core of who you are. This is your moment for transformation, a time when the richness of life becomes a tangible reality. Take a moment to reflect deeply on your relationship with wealth. Have you ever found yourself feeling impoverished, even when the numbers in your bank account don't reflect that reality? Do you carry a sense of scarcity, a hidden belief that you are not worthy of abundance, even as God's provision surrounds you? It's time to shed those limiting thoughts and embrace a mindset of limitless possibilities. You were not created to live in lack, but to bask in the fullness of God's grace and provision. Step boldly into the abundance that awaits you. Before we go further, let me take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to each one of you who has supported this journey through your generous contributions. Your kindness and unwavering faith fuel this community, and I am profoundly blessed by your presence. If you are ready to claim the abundant blessings that God is preparing for you, I invite you to declare your readiness by typing 77 in the comments below. Let this be a powerful statement of faith, a declaration that you are open and prepared to receive all that has been set aside for you. Now, let's pause for an essential question. What if your financial challenges have never been about money itself, but rather the mindset with which you view it? What if a simple shift in perspective could unlock the floodgates of blessings that have been waiting just for you? Stay with me, because what we are about to explore will reveal the divine truth about wealth and abundance, and why this is your moment to step into it. Do you know, chosen ones, that you are on the verge of experiencing incredible wealth? It's time to accept your divine blessing. The journey to attracting wealth begins from within. It starts with seeing yourself as prosperous and deserving, not as someone stuck in scarcity or need. Do you recognize the incredible power of your perception? Deep in your spirit, you already know that greatness and abundance are your birthright. While moments of doubt may try to whisper lies into your heart, unwavering faith is the key that will unlock the doors to the blessings God has prepared for you. Proverbs 23 verse 7 reminds us, "As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he." The way you see yourself may be the only thing standing between you and the abundant life that God has already designed for you. Take a moment to envision the life you've always dreamed of. Picture a beautiful home filled with love and light. Imagine driving a car that reflects your success and freedom. Visualize the joy of being able to bless others generously without restriction. Can you see it? Can you feel it? The Bible assures us in Philippians 4 verse 19, "And my God will supply every need of yours according to his riches and glory in Christ Jesus." The Creator of the universe has infinite resources and delights in blessing his children. Are you ready to fully embrace the destiny he has in store for you? Speak it aloud. I accept my God-given destiny of abundance and prosperity. This declaration isn't merely words. It's a powerful act of faith that aligns your spirit with the abundance that is already yours. As you move forward, cultivate a mindset of gratitude and positivity. Gratitude, no matter how small the expression, sends powerful spiritual vibrations into the universe, drawing success and blessings ever closer to you. Even Jesus demonstrated gratitude before he multiplied the loaves and fishes in Matthew 14, verse 19. If you begin each day by counting your blessings, no matter how seemingly insignificant, how much more could God multiply in your life? Can you take a moment right now to thank him for the simple gifts, the breath in your lungs, the food on your table, or even the opportunities that lie ahead? Make gratitude and visualization part of your daily routine. Imagine your future as if it has already arrived. Feel the joy of living in the overflow, experiencing every blessing you have prayed for. The universe, designed by God, is infinite in its capacity to give. As it says in Ephesians 3 verse 20, He is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we ask or think. Whether your dreams involve profound relationships, impactful opportunities, or financial freedom, rest assured that heaven's storehouses are never empty. Isn't it awe-inspiring to think that God doesn't see your requests as too small or too large? He simply delights in fulfilling His promises to you, no matter the scale. So, I ask again, are you ready to accept your divine destiny of abundance? Will you step into the life that God has set aside for you, filled with limitless blessings and prosperity? Let this moment be the beginning of a powerful transformation, where you align your thoughts, your actions, and your faith with the abundance that God has already prepared for you. Step forward with boldness, for the fullness of life is waiting to be yours. Visualization is an essential part of the journey toward success, but it is only the beginning. As the Bible teaches us in James 2 verse 17, faith without works is dead. While it is important to dream boldly, we must also take the necessary steps to bring those dreams to life. Think for a moment. What actions can you take today to bridge the gap between where you are now and where you want to be? Perhaps it starts with setting clear, attainable goals. Breaking them down into smaller, actionable steps can make the process less daunting. Maybe you need to refine a particular skill, explore new opportunities, or manage your finances with greater wisdom. Every deliberate action you take not only brings you closer to your desired future, but also reinforces your belief that wealth and success are already within your grasp. It is through these actions that we demonstrate our faith in the manifestation of our dreams. Above all, it is crucial to adopt an abundant mindset. The way we think and speak about wealth has a profound impact on our lives. Proverbs 18 verse 21 reminds us that death and life are in the power of the tongue. The words we speak can either build us up or tear us down. So, what declarations are you making about your future? If you say, I am blessed, I am wealthy, and I am a channel for God's blessings, your mind will begin to align with that truth. The words you speak shape your reality. Adjust your internal dialogue to reflect the life you wish to live, and watch how your external world begins to follow suit. Perhaps your next breakthrough is waiting for you to make this simple yet powerful shift in perspective. The time to embrace your God-given abundance is now. Stay the course, for greater revelations and blessings are ahead. Remember, God is not limited by the size of your dreams. He is only waiting for you to fully believe that your dreams are already fulfilled. Let faith, gratitude, and action guide you toward the wealth and blessings that have been waiting for you all along. Many people find themselves trapped in a cycle of financial scarcity, constantly focusing on what they don't have. They look at their empty wallets and sigh. Why is there never enough money? This focus on lack only serves to perpetuate the very thing they wish to escape. What if, instead of dwelling on scarcity, you shifted your perspective entirely? What if you asked yourself, what unique value can I bring to others? Wealth often follows those who create value. Jesus taught us in Luke 6 verse 38, Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap. Can you embrace the idea that even small acts of generosity create a flow of abundance that returns to you in unexpected ways? Generosity, no matter how small, can trigger an outpouring of blessings. The first step in breaking the cycle of lack is transforming how you see yourself. Your self-perception directly shapes your reality. The law of attraction teaches us that like attracts like. Your thoughts, emotions, and energy act as magnets, attracting people, opportunities, and circumstances that align with them. What kind of energy are you radiating to the world? If you radiate gratitude, faith, and optimism, you will attract more of the same into your life. This is why it is essential to focus on the abundance that already surrounds you. The beauty of nature, the kindness of others, or even the simple blessings of a new day. Are you noticing and appreciating these gifts, Or are you allowing thoughts of scarcity to block your blessings? This mindset shift is not about wishful thinking. It's about aligning your entire being with the energy of abundance. Romans 12 verse 2 advises, "Be transformed by the renewing of your mind." When you renew your thoughts, you renew your life. Begin by visualizing the life you desire, as though it is already yours. See yourself not only achieving financial success, but also enjoying the joy of meaningful relationships, the fulfillment of doing meaningful work, and the satisfaction of making a positive difference in the world. This visualization is not mere fantasy. It is a critical step in manifesting what you desire. Picture your life as a masterpiece, filled with prosperity, love, and peace. Can you see it? Can you feel the joy of living in it? As you begin to take small, deliberate steps toward your goals, you will move closer to the abundant life God has prepared for you. Steps toward your goals bridge the gap between your dreams and your reality. Set clear intentions for your finances, relationships, and personal growth. Then, act as though your prayers have already been answered. James 2 verse 17 reminds us, "Faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead." Speak life into your situation. Declare, "I am blessed, I am prosperous, I am capable," and watch as your words align with God's promises. The Bible encourages those who feel poor to boldly proclaim, "I am rich," Joel 3 verse 10. Why? Because words have the power to shape your future, and what you declare can bring your dreams to life. So, speak with faith, take inspired action, and trust that abundance is already on its way. The journey toward true abundance is not solely about amassing wealth. It is about the transformation that occurs deep within your heart and mind. True prosperity is found not just in material possessions, but in the fulfillment that stems from personal growth, generosity, and gratitude. It is about becoming the kind of person who can give without expecting in return, whose heart is open to receiving the blessings meant for them. If you take a moment to observe, you may notice that some people seem to attract opportunities effortlessly. They do not rely on luck or coincidence. Instead, they align their internal beliefs with their external actions. This powerful connection between belief and action is why the Bible warns us against the destructive nature of negative thinking. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. Proverbs 18 verse 21. What are you speaking over your life today? Are you affirming scarcity and limitation? Or are you declaring abundance and possibility? Some may dismiss this as wishful thinking or idealism, failing to grasp the true power God has given us through our thoughts and words. Yet, the unseen is often more powerful than what we perceive with our physical senses. Hebrews 11 verse 1 beautifully reminds us, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." Your faith is not merely a belief, but a bridge that connects your current reality to the blessings waiting for you. When you choose to believe that you are already wealthy, you create the pathway for that wealth to manifest in your life in tangible ways. This faith is not just a spiritual concept, but a practical tool that shapes your reality and attracts opportunities. Take some time to reflect on how you think and speak about money. Do you view it as something scarce and unattainable, or do you see it as a resource that can be used to create value and bless others? Those who see wealth as a negative force, or who believe that money is inherently bad, often find themselves blocking its flow in their lives. On the other hand, those who view wealth as a tool to fulfill God's purpose and a means to help others will naturally find it flowing toward them. Wealth is closer than you think, but the key to unlocking it lies within your mindset and the strength of your faith. Are you ready to step into the abundant life that God has already prepared for you? To embrace the divine plan He has for your financial success? Hold firmly to the vision of the future you desire. Take inspired action with confidence, and watch as God's promises unfold before your eyes. You are standing on the brink of a life-altering breakthrough, one that will transform your financial reality. The wealth you have envisioned is not some distant dream. It is already on its way, drawing closer by the day. The only thing left for you to do is to align your heart and mind with the abundance that is already at your doorstep. Have you ever considered that your thoughts, words, and actions are the blueprint for your financial destiny? Proverbs 23 verse 7 tells us, "For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he." If your thoughts are rooted in abundance and prosperity, your reality will begin to reflect that very vision. Imagine for a moment if your words and actions mirrored the confidence of someone who knows their blessings are already on the way. What if, instead of hoping for wealth, you spoke of it as if it were already surrounding you? By speaking of prosperity with assurance, you set the stage for your life to be shaped into a vessel that is ready to receive the abundance that God has promised you. Reflect on this. Are your beliefs, thoughts, and actions aligned with the future you want to create? Picture what might happen if they were. This alignment is not just a mental exercise. It is a divine force, akin to planting seeds in fertile soil and nurturing them with unwavering faith and determination. The people you surround yourself with can also play a vital role in your journey toward abundance. Proverbs 13 verse 20 reminds us, "Walk with the wise and become wise, for a companion of fools suffers harm." By surrounding yourself with individuals who exude positivity and expect abundance, you will naturally absorb their mindset and energy, propelling yourself toward financial success. Could it be that the people you choose to spend your time with hold the missing piece to your breakthrough? Speak of wealth as if it were an old friend, someone familiar and comforting. Picture the moment when your dreams begin to come to life, unfolding before your very eyes. As you embrace this shift in thinking, you open the door for God to work in powerful ways on your behalf. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 offers us reassurance. "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." You are not merely destined for wealth. You are destined for greatness. Wealth is not only about accumulation, it is about enhancement. It is a divine tool meant to expand your capacity to bless others and fulfill God's purpose for your life. Imagine the impact you could have with greater financial resources. If you have a heart for service, think about the lives you could touch, the communities you could uplift, and the dreams you could help bring to life. Wealth, when viewed through a godly lens, becomes a means to enact positive, profound change in the world. What if you saw money not as an end goal, but as a tool for good? What if your financial success were a reflection of God's glory, used to heal, restore, and inspire? Luke 6 verse 38 reminds us, "Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap." However, it's important to recognize that past challenges may have led you to believe otherwise. Financial hardship can cast a shadow of doubt, making abundance seem like an unreachable ideal. But it is precisely in these moments of doubt that you must choose to align yourself with the promises of God and trust that abundance is not just possible. It is already on its way to you. Have you ever found yourself admiring the success of others, perhaps even feeling a pang of envy as you wonder why their accomplishments seem so far out of your reach? Instead of allowing yourself to be consumed by jealousy, why not view their achievements as a source of inspiration? Could it be that their success is not just a random occurrence, but a testimony of what is possible when you place your trust in God and maintain perseverance through life's challenges? It is time to challenge the notion that achieving wealth requires sacrificing your soul or compromising your values. The truth is, perpetual poverty is not a badge of virtue. It often signifies a need to shift your perspective and embrace abundance. As John 10 verse 10 proclaims, "I have come that they may have life and have it to the full." God's plan for you is not one of lack, but of overflowing blessings. He wants to see you thrive in all areas of life. Imagine a life where financial freedom gives you the opportunity to elevate your community, to improve education, or to support health initiatives that have the power to change lives. Picture the joy and fulfillment that comes from helping others, where there is no fear of scarcity, but instead a confidence that the resources you need will always be provided. When you align your thoughts and actions with a mindset of abundance, everything around you changes. Wealth shifts from being an object of desire to a tool for creating lasting impact. It is no longer something you chase. It becomes a means to fulfill your higher purpose. Think for a moment about how your life might transform if you began to see money as a resource that fuels your passions, expands your opportunities, and further advances God's kingdom on earth. Philippians 4 verse 19 promises, "And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus." True financial freedom is not about the accumulation of possessions, but about the joy of giving, the fulfillment of serving others, and the legacy you leave behind. Wealth acquisition is not a selfish endeavor. It is a noble pursuit, perfectly aligned with God's call to steward his blessings wisely. When your goals are in alignment with your core values, abundance will naturally flow into every area of your life. What steps can you take today to shift into this mindset of abundance and boldly walk into the blessings that God has prepared for you? The universe is orchestrating a divine symphony, aligning people and opportunities with your unique vision and purpose. Have you ever noticed how doors seem to open at the most unexpected moments, or how the right individuals appear just when you need them most? These moments are not mere coincidences. They are the invisible hand of divine favor guiding you toward your purpose, moving in ways you may not yet fully understand. At the heart of this journey lies a profound truth. Wealth is not a finite resource. It is not a zero-sum game where one person's gain is another's loss. Wealth is an infinite reservoir of possibilities, waiting for those who dare to embrace an abundant mindset. Proverbs 11 verse 25 reminds us, "A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed." True wealth is not just about accumulation. It is about distribution. When you shift your perspective to see wealth as a tool to uplift others, you unlock a flow of blessings that will multiply in your own life. Picture this. A single act of generosity is like a pebble dropped into a still pond. The ripple effect touches lives far beyond your immediate reach, influencing others in ways you may never fully see. Have you considered how your financial prosperity could serve as a divine tool to create a legacy of kindness, compassion, and positive change for future generations? When you adopt this mindset, wealth becomes much more than personal gain. It transforms into a sacred mission, one that transcends your own needs and desires. Your resources become seeds planted in the fertile ground of collective growth and shared progress. Reflect on the parable of the talents in Matthew 25 verse 14 to 30. Those who wisely invested their gifts saw them multiplied, while the one who buried his talent out of fear saw his opportunity slip away. Are you using the resources and gifts you have been entrusted with to sow into others' lives? Or are you holding back due to fear or a sense of scarcity? As you move forward on your path to financial abundance, a transformation occurs, not just in your bank account, but in your heart and spirit. This journey is about unlocking a hidden door to possibilities you may never have imagined before. You may begin to notice that opportunities start flowing toward you effortlessly. Perhaps you have questioned, why is this happening now? Or am I truly ready for such blessings? The answer lies in aligning your energy and mindset with your dreams. When your heart is open and your actions are in harmony with your faith, everything falls into place. It is as if the universe conspires to bring you what you need when you are truly ready to receive it. As you step into this new season of divine favor, remember this crucial lesson. Wealth is not just about seizing opportunities. It is also about preparation. Consider the cautionary tales of lottery winners who, despite receiving sudden financial windfalls, often find themselves back in debt within a short period of time. Why does this happen? It happens because their mindset was not prepared to handle the blessings they received. True wealth requires more than luck or timing. It demands wisdom, preparation, and an abundant mindset that goes beyond merely acquiring riches. Proverbs 21 verse 20 reminds us, "The wise store up choice food and olive oil, but fools gulp theirs down." Building lasting wealth is about knowing how to manage and wisely allocate your resources. It requires foresight, patience, and a heart committed to doing what is right, not just for you, but for the benefit of others as well. Wealth, when approached with wisdom and faith, can become a tool for creating positive change and leaving a legacy that extends far beyond your own lifetime. The journey to financial freedom is not just about accumulating material possessions. It is about creating a life of purpose, fulfillment, and lasting impact for you and those around you. Embrace the abundance that God has prepared for you. And remember that with a heart full of gratitude and a mindset rooted in generosity, you have the power to change the world. In contrast to those who struggle to hold on to their wealth, individuals who embrace the principles of stewardship find not only that they are able to retain their prosperity, but they also multiply it. Have you ever wondered why some people continue to thrive even after facing numerous setbacks? It is because their unwavering belief in abundance serves as an anchor, keeping them grounded and focused. This belief allows them to recover, rebuild, and ultimately prosper in the face of adversity. This is the kind of steadfast faith that James 1 verse 2 to 4 speaks of. Consider it pure joy, my brothers and sisters, whenever you face trials of many kinds, because you know that the testing of your faith produces perseverance. Picture your journey to abundance as a potter shaping a delicate piece of clay. Each step you take, every act of faith, generosity, and gratitude molds you into someone prepared to not only receive blessings, but to sustain them. Whether you pray fervently or set bold, ambitious goals, you are reaching for something far greater than yourself, a purpose already woven into the fabric of your destiny. Do you feel that deep assurance within you that the wealth you seek is already yours, patiently waiting for you to claim it? In order to fully embrace this blessing, your energy must be in harmony with your vision. This alignment becomes the bridge between your current reality and the divine future God has designed for you. How often do we allow fear or self-doubt to block this alignment, keeping us from stepping into the fullness of God's promises? It is important to remember that wealth is not merely measured by the numbers in your bank account. It encompasses peace, purpose, and the positive impact you have on the world. Are you ready to embrace this calling and use your prosperity as a force for good? This is your moment to rise to the occasion. The universe, intricately orchestrated by God's hand, has already set the stage for your blessings. All that remains is for you to walk boldly in faith, trusting that God has equipped you for this very moment. Your abundance is not a mere accident. It is a divine assignment. Will you accept it? Your mindset is a powerful magnet, attracting whatever you focus on. Have you ever noticed how, when you concentrate on positive outcomes, opportunities seem to effortlessly align in your favor? This is not by chance, but a manifestation of the spiritual principle described in Proverbs 23 verse 7. For as he thinketh in his heart, so is he. When your thoughts are grounded in success and abundance, you naturally draw those blessings toward you. However, this principle is not simply about desiring more. It is about preparing yourself to receive and sustain that abundance with a heart filled with gratitude and faith. To truly align with prosperity, you must first believe, deep within your soul, that you are worthy of success. How often do doubts creep in, whispering that you're not good enough, or that blessings are meant for others, not you? These negative thoughts must be replaced with the empowering truth found in God's Word. Romans 8 verse 32 reminds us, He who did not spare his own Son, but gave him up for us all, how will he not also, along with him, graciously give us all things? You are deserving not because of your efforts alone, but because God has already deemed you worthy of every blessing that He has in store for you. Another essential step in cultivating an abundant mindset is surrounding yourself with positive influences. Imagine your life as a beautiful garden, where each relationship and experience is a seed. When you nurture this garden by filling your environment with like-minded individuals who share your vision and your goals, you create fertile ground for growth. Proverbs 27 verse 17 says, As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. These relationships, full of encouragement and inspiration, push you to reach higher, to dream bigger, and to transform your immediate goals into stepping stones toward even greater aspirations. Are the people around you nurturing your dreams, or are they stifling your potential? Setbacks are often seen as obstacles, but they can also be opportunities in disguise. Each challenge you face is an invitation for growth, a chance to become stronger and more aligned with your true purpose. Romans 5 verse 3 to 5 beautifully states, "We also glory in our sufferings, because we know that suffering produces perseverance. Perseverance, character, and character, hope." When you begin to see your struggles not as barriers, but as stepping stones, they can transform into powerful catalysts for realignment. These challenges ensure that your thoughts, actions, and intentions are in perfect harmony with your deepest desires. Think of your mindset as an internal compass, guiding you toward prosperity. Every challenge you encounter helps to refine this compass, enabling you to navigate the path to success with greater clarity and purpose. Do you trust the process, even when the road ahead seems unclear? Remember that every step, whether forward or backward, is part of God's divine plan to bring you closer to the life you envision. Trust in God's perfect timing, knowing that your perseverance is never in vain. When your thoughts, actions, and beliefs align, the universe, under God's sovereign guidance, conspires to deliver blessings beyond your imagination. Philippians 4 verse 19 reassures us, "And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of his glory in Christ Jesus." In conclusion, the path to prosperity is not just about accumulating wealth. It is about aligning your mindset with God's vision for your life, cultivating gratitude, and stepping boldly into your divine calling. Trust in the process, knowing that each challenge is an opportunity for growth, and that the blessings awaiting you are far beyond your expectations. The universe is already preparing for your success. All you have to do is walk in faith and claim the abundance that is already yours. This alignment, rooted in positivity, is the bedrock upon which all dreams are built. It requires nurturing and protecting, not only from external negativity, but also from the internal doubts that can cloud our vision. Gratitude plays a crucial role in this process. Can you see how it transforms even the smallest blessings into stepping stones for something far greater? It is through gratitude that we shift our focus from what we lack to what we have, enabling us to recognize and seize the opportunities all around us. The practice of visualization also becomes essential to the fulfillment of our dreams. Imagine yourself thriving, not just in the material sense, but emotionally, spiritually, and relationally. Feel the deep joy that comes with each achievement, and take inspired action to bring that vision to life. As James 2 verse 26 reminds us, faith without works is dead. It is not enough to simply have faith in your dreams. It is the action you take that breathes life into them. The question to ask yourself is this: are your daily choices in alignment with the dreams God has placed in your heart, or are they keeping you tethered to a place of stagnation? The journey toward abundance is as much about personal growth and spiritual transformation as it is about the accumulation of wealth. Each step forward, each challenge you face, and every lesson learned adds a layer of depth to your character and prepares you for the greater responsibilities that wealth and success bring. Reflect on the words of Matthew 6 verse 33. "But seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." When your priorities are aligned with God's will and purpose, the rewards are far more than material gain. They are a deep, fulfilling sense of peace and purpose that transcend the fleeting satisfactions of this world. The alignment of your thoughts, actions, and faith leads to the transformation of your dreams into tangible reality. Trust the process. Believe in your worth. Know that with God's guidance, your journey toward abundance will not only change your life, but also have a profound impact on those around you. You were not created to merely exist or to live in scarcity. You were divinely designed to thrive and to leave a meaningful, lasting impact on the world. As Jeremiah 29 verse 11 so beautifully promises, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Do you fully grasp the depth of this truth? Prosperity in all its forms, spiritual, emotional, financial, is woven into the very fabric of God's plan for you. It's not just for your own joy and fulfillment, but so you can be a blessing to others, amplifying His love and goodness through the resources He entrusts to you. Some may argue that pursuing wealth is inherently selfish or even contrary to the values of a virtuous life. Have you ever felt torn between the pursuit of success and your desire to maintain spiritual integrity? This conflict often arises from a fundamental misunderstanding of what wealth truly represents. Wealth itself is not evil. It is simply a tool, a neutral means that can either be used for good or for harm, depending on the intention behind it. As 1 Timothy 6 verse 10 clarifies, "For the love of money is the root of all evil. It is not money but the love of it that leads us astray." When your financial pursuits are aligned with a godly purpose, money becomes a vehicle to spread love, hope, and transformative change throughout the world. Consider the ways in which financial resources can serve as an instrument of good. With the right heart and purpose, money can enable you to create something truly meaningful. Whether it's by sharing your expertise, developing solutions to the world's most pressing problems, or generating value that uplifts entire communities. When your wealth is rooted in purpose and fueled by love, it becomes a testament to the impact you are making. Proverbs 3 verse 27 tells us, "Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due when it is in your power to act." This powerful reminder challenges us to use our resources to serve others, creating ripples of positive change wherever we go. Wealth, when pursued with integrity, is not about selfish gain. It's about fulfilling a divine mission, one that stretches beyond your own needs to touch and transform lives. Imagine the possibilities that arise when your wealth serves a higher purpose. You could support your family in ways you once only dreamed of, provide employment opportunities that empower others, or fund organizations that bring healing and relief to those in need. How fulfilling would it be to know that your success is not only transforming your life, but also enriching the lives of those in your community? This is not just about accumulating wealth. It is about building a legacy that leaves an indelible mark on the generations that follow, shaping their lives for the better. An abundant mindset is the key to stepping into this divine purpose. It allows you to see opportunities where others see limitations, to dream far bigger than you ever imagined, and to pursue your goals without the fear of lack. As Jesus declares in John 10 verse 10, "I have come that they may have life and have it to the full." Are you living in the fullness of this promise? Or are you allowing a scarcity mindset to hold you back from stepping into the abundant life God has designed for you? The journey toward financial success and spiritual fulfillment is deeply intertwined. When your vision is aligned with God's purpose for your life, prosperity becomes a tool for greater good. It is a reflection of His love, provision, and the potential He has placed within you to create lasting impact. The path to abundance begins with the decision to embrace this mindset, seeing yourself as worthy, capable, and destined for greatness. Do not let the limitations of others or the doubts within yourself prevent you from stepping into the fullness of God's plan. Trust in the process, believe in your worth, and walk confidently toward the future He has prepared for you. When you fully embrace abundance, you align your financial aspirations with your deepest values, ensuring that your path to wealth is grounded in humility, compassion, and a sense of service to others. This alignment is not just important, it is essential. True prosperity does not require you to compromise your ethics, integrity, or humility. In fact, it calls you to integrate your values into every aspect of your financial journey. Wealth, when approached with this mindset, is not an end in itself, but a means to a greater purpose, an avenue through which you can do good, share your blessings, and glorify God. As Matthew 6 verse 33 reminds us, "Seek first His kingdom and His righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." When your heart is in harmony with God's will, the resources you need to fulfill His plan will naturally follow. Viewed through this lens, the accumulation of wealth becomes a transformative tool, not only for personal growth, but for the collective growth of those around you. Imagine the possibilities that open up when financial abundance is within your grasp. With the resources you have, you could sponsor education for children in need, fund life-changing charitable organizations, or even create your own initiatives to tackle causes that are close to your heart. How might your financial success become the vehicle through which you empower others? It's crucial to remember that your growth is not just for your benefit. As you rise, those around you can rise with you. Your pursuit of abundance is not a solitary mission, but a collective one that can touch lives far beyond your own. The true essence of wealth, when driven by purpose and faith, is not just about accumulating money. It is about unlocking your full potential, growing as an individual, and creating a ripple effect of positive change that extends through the community and beyond. Your success, when rooted in these principles, becomes a beacon of hope for others. It shows them what is possible when they, too, step into their purpose and embrace the abundance that is available to them. How might your journey inspire someone else to reach higher, to believe in their own potential? This is the beauty of abundance. It multiplies and expands when it is shared. By adopting this mindset and aligning your actions with your highest values, you place yourself not only in a position to receive blessings, but also to be a channel through which blessings flow to others. Your wealth transforms from being a personal gain to a divine tool for fulfilling God's calling and leaving behind a lasting legacy of love, generosity, and transformation. Are you ready to claim the divine inheritance that is yours and step confidently into the life you were always meant to live? Release the limiting belief that desiring more wealth is inherently greedy or selfish. Instead, embrace the truth that your aspirations for prosperity can be a powerful catalyst for good, for transformation. When you pursue wealth with integrity and your actions are aligned with a greater purpose, you attract opportunities, relationships, and experiences that reflect your core values. Have you ever noticed how, when your intentions and goals are clear, like-minded individuals seem to enter your life at just the right moment? This is the magnetic power of living with purpose, a principle deeply rooted in faith. Proverbs 16 verse 3 encourages us with these words: "Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans." When your pursuit of abundance is in harmony with God's will and your ethical compass, you're not only setting yourself on the path to personal prosperity, but also contributing to collective growth. True wealth is not measured by the accumulation of material possessions, but by the positive impact you can create in the world. Imagine wealth not as a tool for personal comfort, but as a divine resource meant to uplift others, support your community, and inspire those around you to do the same. How often do we think of money as merely a tool for our own personal enjoyment, rather than a blessing meant to enrich the lives of others? In Luke 6 verse 38, Jesus shares a powerful truth. "Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over, will be poured into your lap." Wealth gained with integrity creates a cycle of giving and receiving, an ever-flowing current that enriches not only your own life, but also everyone it touches. Adopting an abundance mindset is essential for this transformation. When you truly believe that there is enough for everyone, and that you are worthy of God's blessings, you open yourself to receiving prosperity. Do you sometimes question whether you are deserving of success or wonder if it is meant for you? Let go of these doubts, knowing that God's plan for your life is one of abundance, not scarcity. Jeremiah 29 verse 11 reassures us, "For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future." Your dreams of wealth and the positive impact you wish to make are all part of this divine plan. Success, in its truest form, is about more than just accumulating wealth. It is about fulfilling your purpose, growing into the person you are meant to be, and leaving behind a legacy that speaks of love, growth, and generosity. In embracing abundance, you align your heart with God's divine plan, allowing you to step into a life of true prosperity, not just in terms of material wealth, but in spiritual fulfillment and the ability to make a lasting difference in the world. Trust in this process, and know that as you walk this path, you are not only blessed, but you are also a blessing to others. This is the promise that awaits those who choose to live with purpose, faith, and generosity. Imagine yourself as a beacon of hope, radiating light and influence to those around you. Picture using your financial resources not just for personal gain, but to uplift others, provide opportunities, and fund causes that have the power to change lives. Visualize yourself building businesses that support and empower entire communities, creating a legacy of impact that echoes through generations. This is not a far-off dream or an idealistic fantasy. It is the very role you are called to fulfill. When you shift your focus to these higher purposes and align your actions with them, you will find that financial resources flow to you naturally. As Matthew 6 verse 33 beautifully reminds us, "Seek first his kingdom and his righteousness, and all these things will be given to you as well." This promise speaks to the heart of true abundance, a life where our priorities are aligned with the greater good and blessings follow as we serve others. A heart full of gratitude is vital in this transformative journey. Gratitude is the bridge that connects your current situation to the life you envision. It closes the gap between where you are now and where you desire to be. Gratitude helps you see that you already have enough to start, even as you prepare your heart for greater blessings ahead. The act of being thankful draws even more blessings into your life, as it shifts your mindset from lack to abundance. Are you truly cultivating gratitude for all that you have right now? Are you ready to embrace even more, trusting that God's plan for you is filled with immeasurable opportunities? This practice strengthens your faith, setting the stage for miracles to unfold. Remember, wealth is not solely about amassing material things, but about how we use what we have to create meaningful change in the world. The Bible is full of powerful examples of individuals entrusted with resources and called to be wise stewards. One of the most notable is the parable of the talents in Matthew 25 verse 14 to 30. In this story, the servants who invested and multiplied the resources they were given were praised, while the one who hid his talents out of fear and inaction was rebuked. This parable teaches us that what we do with the resources God has placed in our hands matters deeply. It's not about how much we have, but about how we use what we've been given. Are you multiplying your blessings and using them to bless others? Are you using your talents and resources to glorify God and build a better world? Your stewardship of wealth is a reflection of your faith and your understanding of your purpose in this life. The responsibility that comes with wealth is not one to be taken lightly. It is profound, transformative, and life-altering. Recognizing that the financial decisions you make can shape lives and entire communities gives your wealth a purpose far beyond your own comfort. When you align your financial goals with your core values, you initiate a ripple effect of positive change that touches countless lives. Imagine the joy and fulfillment of knowing that your success has played a pivotal role in helping a family rebuild their life, empowering a child to access education, or enabling a struggling entrepreneur to realize their dreams. As Philippians 2 verse 4 teaches us, let each of you look not only to his own interests, but also to the interests of others. Wealth, when sought and managed with wisdom, becomes a divine tool for collective elevation. It is a vehicle for service to others, and in this service, you will find deep spiritual and emotional fulfillment. By investing in the growth of others, you not only enrich their lives but also enrich your own. This alignment between financial success and ethical stewardship ensures that your impact will extend far beyond your lifetime. The way you manage and use your wealth can leave a legacy that outlasts you, inspiring future generations to continue the work you began. How will your actions today influence the world and leave it better than you found it? Will your financial decisions be a testament to your faith and commitment to God's kingdom? Ultimately, wealth is not simply about accumulating material possessions or achieving personal success. It is about using your blessings to glorify God and uplift humanity. When you adopt this perspective, you step into a life filled with purpose, fulfillment, and endless opportunities to make a meaningful difference. Are you ready to release limiting beliefs and embrace the abundance that God has prepared for you? Do you understand the immense potential your financial success holds, not just for your own life, but for the lives of those around you? Imagine the ripple effect of your prosperity. Every wise decision you make with your resources could inspire others, uplift communities, and empower individuals to live better lives. In Luke 16, verse 10, Jesus teaches us, "Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much." This profound truth underscores the importance of stewardship, managing wealth wisely and aligning your investments with your values. Wealth, when accumulated with mindfulness and a heart dedicated to higher purposes, becomes far more than a personal goal. It transforms into a sacred mission, a mission to help build brighter futures for yourself and others. By seeing wealth as a tool for good, you position yourself for lasting success, not just in financial terms, but in every area of your life. This kind of stewardship ensures that your life will be a testimony to the power of abundance, a life that glorifies God and inspires others to walk in His light. Let these reflections guide you as you journey forward, making decisions that reflect the abundant, purposeful life God has prepared for you. Remember, wealth is not just about what you gain, but about how you use your resources to impact the world for good. Step boldly into the life that God has in store for you, knowing that as you seek His kingdom first, all things will be added to you. The journey towards abundance begins with belief. Do you truly believe in your dreams and ambitions? Do you see yourself as capable of turning them into reality? Proverbs 23 verse 7 speaks volumes, stating, "As a man thinks in his heart, so is he." This simple yet profound verse reminds us that our mindset forms the very foundation of our success. If you envision yourself thriving, living in abundance, and overcoming any limitations, you unlock the door to a future filled with endless possibilities. Let go of the belief that wealth is elusive or difficult to attain, and consider how effortlessly nature unfolds. Look at the trees. They grow, stretch toward the sky, and flourish without worry or effort. Have you ever wondered why? It's because they exist in perfect harmony with the natural laws of the world, receiving everything they need freely from the Creator. Likewise, when you align your actions and mindset with God's plan and embrace the abundant opportunities around you, you tap into a constant flow of blessings that are already set aside for you. As Philippians 4 verse 19 assures us, "And my God will meet all your needs according to the riches of His glory in Christ Jesus." The question is, do you believe in this promise, or are doubts and insecurities preventing you from claiming what is already yours? Gratitude plays a crucial role on this path to abundance. It is not just about acknowledging what you have, but recognizing that the act of giving thanks has the power to transform your life. When you begin to incorporate gratitude into your daily routine, it shifts your perspective in profound ways. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, you begin to focus on what you do, and in doing so, you open yourself up to receive even more. Gratitude not only helps you attract prosperity, but also creates a powerful cycle of abundance. The more you thank God for what you've been given, the more you align yourself with the flow of blessings that surround you. Have you ever noticed how practicing gratitude seems to make life richer? In 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 18, we are reminded, "Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus." This mindset can have a profound impact on your journey toward prosperity, helping you realize that everything you have, your health, your loved ones, your opportunities, are blessings meant to be cherished. Sharing your wealth is an essential component of the abundance mindset. Wealth was never meant to be hoarded, but to flow, to be shared. Proverbs 11 verse 25 tells us, "A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed." This principle is not just about giving in monetary terms, but in sharing your time, your knowledge, and your resources. Generosity has the unique ability to bless both the giver and the receiver. Have you ever felt the joy of helping someone else, whether through a small act of kindness, a donation, or simply offering your wisdom? This cycle of generosity doesn't just lift others. It brings fulfillment into your own heart. When you share your blessings with those around you, whether through charitable acts, mentoring, or providing opportunities, you help create a ripple effect that spreads prosperity far beyond you. The mindset you cultivate is undeniably your most powerful tool in achieving financial freedom and long-term success. Without a strong belief in abundance, no matter how hard you work, the results may still seem elusive. Do you affirm your worth every day? Do you visualize the success you desire and eliminate the doubts that others or even your own mind might try to plant in you? By replacing doubt with faith, you open the door to a future filled with possibility. Visualizing yourself as already wealthy, successful, and fulfilled helps align your actions with your aspirations. As James 2 verse 26 reminds us, faith without works is dead. It's not enough to simply hope for change. You must actively work toward it, backed by unwavering faith. The power of a positive mindset, coupled with consistent action, is undeniable. When you truly believe in your dreams, when you act as though they have already come to pass, the universe, guided by God's hand, opens doors in ways that can seem miraculous. Have you ever noticed how things seem to fall into place when you trust God's timing? Surrounding yourself with like-minded individuals is critical in maintaining your belief in abundance. The people you choose to spend your time with play a significant role in your journey. Seek out mentors who have achieved the success you aspire to, and let their experiences inspire and guide your own. Who in your life encourages you to dream bigger, to push past your limitations? Surrounding yourself with such individuals strengthens your own belief in abundance, helping you stay on track, especially when doubts creep in. Lastly, it's essential to understand that your thoughts shape your reality. Romans 12 verse 2 calls us to be transformed by the renewing of your minds, enabling us to discern God's perfect will. The transformation begins with choosing to think thoughts of abundance, gratitude, and possibility. Imagine the life you want to live. Feel the joy of already having it. Then, take inspired steps to bring that vision into being. The combination of a wealth-focused mindset, gratitude, and purposeful action is an unstoppable force, one that sets you on the path to not only financial success, but spiritual fulfillment. This alignment with your divine purpose ensures that your life will reflect God's glory in ways that are both powerful and transformative. Are you ready to step into a new season of abundance, aligning your thoughts and actions with God's divine plan for your prosperity? Trust that the journey will not only bring you blessings, but will also shape you into the person you are meant to be. Know that your faith, gratitude, and generosity will leave a legacy for others to follow, one that will inspire future generations to embrace the abundant life God has promised. In conclusion, wealth is not just measured in the material possessions we accumulate, but in the lives we touch, the positive impact we have on the world, and the legacy we leave behind. By embracing the principles of abundance, gratitude, generosity, and unwavering belief in God's plan, you open yourself up to a life that is truly rich, not just in wealth, but in love, fulfillment, and purpose. Step into this new season with confidence, knowing that God's promises are waiting to unfold in your life. I have observed firsthand how individuals who were once doubtful of these concepts are now grappling with financial hardships, while I continue to thrive and savor the rewards of prosperity. Embracing a wealth mindset transcends being merely an appealing notion. It stands as a crucial pillar in the pursuit of financial independence. It is essential to recognize that wealth extends beyond the mere accumulation of money in a bank account. True wealth embodies the liberty and opportunities it affords, granting you the ability to chase your aspirations with vigor. Moreover, if you possess a kind heart, this freedom magnifies your capacity to effectuate positive change in the world around you. Embrace your financial destiny with unwavering confidence, fully aware that it is inherently yours to seize and manifest. Interestingly, despite the skepticism held by some, it is noteworthy that even those who question the potency of mindset often turn to prayer, yearning for financial blessings. As I radiate positive energy, love, and light, my heart swells with gratitude for everyone who has supported me along this transformative journey. If this message strikes a chord with you, I encourage you to share it with others, leave a thoughtful comment, and share your reflections. Your engagement not only strengthens our community, but also spreads the message of abundance and positivity. Remember, genuine richness is measured not solely by material wealth, but also by the spiritual abundance you cultivate within yourself. Aligning your spiritual beliefs with your financial goals creates a harmonious path that leads to both personal fulfillment and concrete success. By nurturing this alignment, you ensure that your quest for financial prosperity enhances your overall well-being, creating a balanced and enriched life. Acknowledge the profound impact that community has on your journey toward wealth. Building meaningful connections, sharing your accomplishments, and celebrating the successes of others not only amplify your joy, but also foster widespread prosperity within your community. As your wealth expands, so does the collective strength and resilience of those around you. Your success acts as a catalyst for positive transformation, fortifying your community and making it more supportive and dynamic. Let every step of your journey be imbued with gratitude and a spirit of generosity. Valuing what you have and sharing your blessings with others paves the way for even greater abundance. This cycle of thankfulness and giving not only broadens your financial horizons, but also enriches your life with deeper joy and fulfillment. Wealth is not merely reflected in your bank statements. It is evident in the lives you touch, the dreams you help realize, and the positive influence you wield in the world. As you strive for financial success, remember the importance of giving back, supporting causes that resonate with your heart, and uplifting those around you. Wealth encompasses not just the assets you accumulate, but also the legacy you create and the difference you make in others' lives. Embrace gratitude wholeheartedly, give generously, and witness how your wealth transforms, bringing profound fulfillment and purpose into your existence. I extend my heartfelt thanks to Jesus for his unwavering love and provision. I am deeply grateful for his presence in my life and the abundance he bestows upon me. As we conclude this inspiring message, keep in mind that God has chosen you for a life brimming with purpose and prosperity. Trust in his divine timing and welcome the blessings that are already en route to you. You are not merely stepping into financial abundance. You are embarking on a sacred calling that transcends material wealth. If this message has touched your heart, please consider supporting this channel through Super Thanks. Your generosity enables us to continue disseminating God's word and uplifting countless lives. Even if you are unable to donate, know that your presence here is invaluable to us. Thank you for being part of this journey. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this message with someone who needs encouragement today. Leave a comment below and let us know how God is working in your life. We cherish hearing your testimonies. May God's richest blessings be upon you and your loved ones. Remain faithful, stay grateful, and observe as God's promises unfold beautifully in your life. Be blessed.